Michael Cole is an absolute savage. You can even say he's vintage. Sometimes we don't want to offend any people, so we try to play nice. Not Michael Cole.
And yes, I'm talking about Sasha Banks. I'm Sasha Banks with blue hair. I'm talking about Sasha Banks. It's Boston!
This is possibly the most rudest, straightforward WWE thing I've ever seen. Take a look.
Sasha, with all due respect, no one is talking about your blue hair.
Yeah, blue hair, guys. I love the blue hair. You look sexy.
No one is talking about your blue hair.
What are you saying, you piece of shit? We love Sasha Banks.
I'm starting to like Michael Cole. Welcome everybody to another episode of Greatness of Raw. And yes, we moved to our own house finally. And I know it's pretty boring, but I feel like I'm in heaven. It will take time. Like, I'm gonna put some YouTube awards right here or something like that. Like, we haven't even painted the walls or anything. And it's gonna stay like that for a while now. I don't have any money. Watch my videos, maybe I'll end up buying another shirt. But yeah, hopefully you don't mind that. I'll buy some lights for the background, like it's gonna be purple or something like that. Anyway, let's talk about Monday Night Raw. That was a very good episode because King of the Ring tournament is back. Unfortunately, it's not a pay-per-view yet, but I still love it. Like Royal Rumble, King of the Ring, these are some of the best things that WWE came up with. So it's pretty shocking that King of the Ring was not being used for so many years. They even got Jared the King Lawler for the tournament. So the show opens with Roman Reigns. And of course we get a lot of replays, like every single week. A lot of replays because, well, we're wrestling fans. We're stupid. Dolph Ziggler interrupts, and he says he wants to say something face to face to Roman Reigns. He's glad Roman Reigns is okay, and he means it. But Ziggler takes issue with Roman Reigns getting all the attention because Ziggler got attacked by Goldberg. It's way worse, apparently. He knows Roman Reigns is the big dog, but he should get all the attention instead. Ziggler then blindsides Roman Reigns with a super kick to the face. And then we got the match. It was actually very good. And I was pretty shocked because Dolph Ziggler was not buried in that match. Like, he's being buried every single week by Goldberg, Shawn Michaels, The Miz. So you may think that WWE and Ziggler have some beef, and that's probably true because Vince McMahon refused to release Dolph Ziggler even though he promised that he would release Dolph Ziggler after SummerSlam. I've made a video on that, so make sure to check that out. But surprisingly, he was kinda, well, toe-to-toe with Roman Reigns, 50-50. It was actually pretty shocking, and the match was great, and of course the ending was unbelievable. So excuse me for my ignorance when it comes to names of the wrestling moves. Ziggler was about to do a splash, but Roman Reigns caught him with a spear. That looked tremendous. I think there's a reason why Dolph Ziggler was facing Roman Reigns out of all the people. I mean, he took that Goldberg spear pretty well. If he made Goldberg look good, I'm pretty sure he can make Roman look good. I'm not trying to take away from Roman Reigns. The guy is unbelievable and he had so many great matches lately. Buddy Murphy, Dolph Ziggler, so hopefully that Roman Reigns' reign is going to continue. But like I've said, I'm very glad that WWE didn't bury Dolph Ziggler because the guy still has some credibility. Becky Lynch is going to bring the fight to Sasha Banks. Yep. You get the point. No comment. Jared the King Lawler is in the ring for tonight's edition of the King's Court. He talks about the King of the Ring tournament, and the lights start going out in the arena. Here's why I really loved this segment. Jerry Lawler said, well, I've seen this before, and he started to run away. I love that because, well, we've seen that so many times that people should be a bit smarter when it comes to that. When the lights start going out, you should probably run away. You should be smarter than that, right? And that's why I love this segment. It was pretty smart. As he was about to leave, the lights went off. And of course, we got the mandible claw. Absolutely loved it. The only negative is, well, we still don't know who Bray Wyatt is going to face in the future, but I'm glad he's not having matches on Monday Night Raw, and hopefully it stays that way. I don't want to see Bray Wyatt versus Baron Corbin in a Monday Night Raw match to open the show. Keep it fresh, keep it fun, surprise us. Every match needs to be different, and like I've said, the match with Finn Balor was good, but needed something more during the match. We got Ricochet and The Miz versus Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin, all four are King of the Ring competitors. It was pretty decent, and surprisingly, Ricochet actually pinned Baron Corbin, and I assume that's his new finisher. So that's pretty shocking. Like, just a couple of months ago, Baron Corbin was pinning every single WWE superstar, and now he lost against The Miz and Ricochet. That's pretty shocking if you ask me, but then again, he's not a competitor for the Universal Championship anymore, and now Baron Corbin is pretty irrelevant. It's kind of good, but kind of a shame at the same time. Like, I was not the biggest fan of Baron Corbin. It's also worth noting that he has a different attire, which is something that I really like. It makes a bit more sense. Like, I'm about to have a fight in a ring. So, I had a lot of time to prepare. I even shaved my head. Should I wear this? You know what? I'm gonna wear this. I wanna look good. How does it make any sense? You know that you are going to be in a match and you're fighting in a vest. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So finally, it's a bit more logical. And Vince McMahon is right. I love looking at Baron Corbin. Yeah, I said it. I love looking at Baron Corbin. We got Booker T via Skype. Yes, the Skype conversations continue. We got AJ Styles versus Braun Strowman for the United States Championship. I wonder if someone is going to interfere. It's not like AJ Styles has some backup. What a shocking match, Yeah, of course, during the match, Gallows and Anderson interfered, and the referee calls for the bell. Seth Rollins came out for the save, and he clears the ring. Because you see, Braun Strowman helped Rollins, and now Rollins helped Braun. You know what's also pretty weird and shocking and actually pretty logical? Seth Rollins is the general manager right now because he basically got a tag team championship match with Braun Strowman against Gallows and Anderson. He came up with that and he got the match. I don't know where. I like that. Yeah. Next week, I want to see Drake Maverick saying, you know what? Today I'm going to have a WWE championship match. And we get that in the main event. I want to see that. Makes sense. We got Samoa Joe versus Cesaro. This is the first match in the King of the Ring tournament. It was actually pretty good. Cesaro, had the upper hand for a very long time during the match. But he ends up losing because we got the Coquina Clutch and Cesaro taps out. Very entertaining match. So Samoa Joe advances. I like that. Random matches actually, are not random anymore and they matter. Yes, I like that. WWE is a bit better than like a couple of months ago. I really appreciate that. It was unwatchable. We see footage of Elias in the recording studio. Of course, Drake Maverick tries to sneak attack Elias and pinning him for the 24/7 championship, but Elias kicks him out of the studio. I like 24/7 segments, but Elias is just not doing it for me. I don't know why. Elias is in the ring with his guitar. He tried to sing, he tried to play with the guitar, but the audio starts going off. A guy gets in the ring with a hood and starts messing with Elias's guitars. The lights come on and R-Truth takes his hood off, and the referee gets in the ring. Truth rolls Elias from behind for a 2 count. We got a scissor kick for the 2 count again. Truth tries to hit Elias with a guitar, but Elias dodges it and retreats up the ramp. I want something different. I want more Mike and Maria Kanellis and all of this stuff. Rey Mysterio is backstage in a very emotional segment where he basically talked about how it's probably time to hang up his boots and take off the mask. Dominic approaches him and says that you are Rey Mysterio and one day I wanna tag with you. You shouldn't retire just yet. Rey agrees and they hug. I think WWE signed Dominic and I'm not quite sure when we are going to have his first match. But a tag team match sounds very good, I'm not gonna lie. We got Big E and Xavier Woods versus The Revival. It was pretty cool, but then Randy Orton RKO's Big E out of nowhere. I popped for that. That was pretty great. And of course, The Revival and Randy Orton destroyed The New Day. Especially Xavier Woods. Like, Xavier Woods was, I think, pretty hurt after this. That was great. Randy Orton and The Revival need to be an actual stable. Reminds me of Legacy in a way. I like that. I absolutely love that. This needs to be a thing. So now we have the New Day versus Randy and the Revival. It didn't really make a lot of sense for Randy to be alone, a heel, but the New Day are baby faces, but Kofi has the advantage because he has friends, and it didn't make any sense. Now it's, yeah. I like that. Michael Cole welcomes Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks, instead of explaining her actions, talks about her hair.
I love the blue hair of Sasha Banks. Blue looks beautiful.
And again, my favorite line ever.
No one is talking about your blue hair.
This man is an absolute savage. Like I've said, he's pretty vintage. Anyway, so when Michael Cole pushed her and basically asked her about why, you attacked Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks said, you're welcome, and she left. So she kind of wasted our time. But then again, like I've said, Michael Cole absolutely saved it. I love you, Michael.
No one is talking about your blue hair.
Of course, we got Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, in which Nikki and Alexa retained the championships. It wasn't for the championships, was it? I don't know. I don't really remember. And to be quite honest with you, that's a bit of a secret. I don't want to tell everyone, but... okay. I don't care. I love this segment. Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman are backstage. Seth Rollins is talking about their tag team championship match, and Braun is just looking at the Universal Championship. I want that. I want that. Like, it's so obviously going to be Rollins versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship, and Braun is probably turning heel. Like, at least try to fake that you don't care about the championship. Cedric Alexander versus Sami Zayn was our second match in the King of the Ring tournament, and that was actually very, very fast, and Sami Zayn is on a big losing streak as of late. So Cedric Alexander advances, and we got some dream matches in a way. I really like that. Like, we are about to get maybe Cedric Alexander versus Ricochet or Cedric Alexander versus Drew McIntyre. I don't know, but both sound pretty good. Natalya is talking about Sasha Banks, and then she got attacked, and that looked pretty nasty. Like, we got the broken arm, and that arm was broken again probably. I like this new attitude. Like, I love Sasha Banks. Like, I love you. And of course, we got Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Okay, people, I may not like the idea of Seth Rollins holding both championships with Braun Strowman, and the OCs are being buried again, kinda in a way. I may not like that, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna win back their championships in the near future. Maybe Braun Strowman won't even want the Tag Team Championships. I get that. It was a good match, I'm not gonna lie. It was very entertaining, and I love the ending. Braun Strowman hit the power slam, and AJ Styles wanted to interfere, but we got this curb stomp. Looked great. I like that. And yes, we got the new WWE Raw Tag Team Champions in Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. I still don't know how to feel about that. Many people are very angry, but again, it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think so. Like, I gotta be honest, people, I always like when two legit guys, two main eventers become a tag team or tag team champions or whatever. It always worked for me, like Shawn Michaels and Triple H, Randy Orton and Edge, that was special. Kane and Daniel Bryan, like, I love these, I'm not gonna lie, and we may get some entertaining moments. Anyway, so that is your Monday Night Raw. Like, again, I'm sorry that these videos are very late. Like, I'm pretty busy, people. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to click that like button, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and as always, the great one, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.